What's up guys? Hope you are doing well. In today's video, we're going to talk about the weak points of cybersecurity you should consider if you are a business owner. Cybersecurity has taken on new levels of importance in the face of increasing cyber attacks. The post-pandemic digital landscape is fraught with threats. Indeed, these attacks peaked in December 2021 with a large number of Log4j exploits. However, the popular Java-based logging utility is just one surprising cybersecurity weakness that entrepreneurs need to be aware of. Offensive AI. The power of AI to transform cyber defense has not yet reached its limits, if there aren't any. However, cyber criminals are also using the power of AI to take the offensive. By harnessing an AI's ability to learn and improve through data modeling, hackers are seeing new success when it comes to identifying system vulnerabilities. A motet is one such example of a prototype offensive AI working its way through passwords, leading to breaches in the worst case and lost productivity due to freezes and restarts in the best case. These intelligent attacks can impersonate users, hide in the background, and tailor attacks to specific systems, conflicting endpoints, partial patch management, and disparate legacy systems increase the opportunity for offensive AI to slip away. However, even systems like the Ivanti Neurons platform use AI to fill these security gaps. Using artificial intelligence and deep learning, Ivanti and other security vendors are developing IT service management systems, or ITSM, to protect data through automated configuration, remediation, and zero-trust control. Although so far only 8% of companies have adopted defensive AI in this way, trends in AI-based cybersecurity are significantly increasing corporate protections. That said, AI alone is just one layer of the multiple defense strategies you need to employ. Capture the pain points of cybersecurity. Detecting cybersecurity vulnerabilities isn't easy, requires in-depth knowledge of phishing schemes, software status, infiltration points, and offensive tools. These weaknesses threaten the integrity of data systems and can cause devastating damage to businesses. As an entrepreneur, pay attention to these threats as you develop a more modern and comprehensive approach to digital security. Data Summit 3. From increasingly intelligent phishing schemes to advances in offensive AI, digital threats expose the weakness of our IT frameworks and data systems. Identifying these weaknesses is critical as 85% of IT professionals switch to passwordless technology. The following are the cybersecurity vulnerabilities you face as an entrepreneur. Phishing, smishing, and human error. Phishing is one of the most nefarious and impactful forms of cyber attacks and typically relies on fraud and social engineering to infiltrate a system. Although business email compromise or BEC attacks make up a small part of all cybercrime, the damage can be the most costly, with over $345 million in estimated losses from these attacks. Zero-trust email systems are a must. Now, phishing has gotten more subtle and attackers can sneak in ways that most workers wouldn't expect. Smishing or phishing with SMS text messages is one example. Cybercriminals send texts disguised as links. When employees open them, they are lured to deceptive sites where they can obtain personal information or install rootkits. From here, corporate accounts are prone to hacking, malware, and theft. IBM found that human error contributes at least part to 95% of all data breaches. With more compelling phishing schemes targeting businesses, these cases of human error will only increase. For business owners, adopting zero-trust authorization measures along with comprehensive security practices and training will be critical to mitigate this vulnerability. Outdated software. After human error, outdated software can be one of your biggest cybersecurity vulnerabilities. If a system is not updated, it runs a greater risk of being attacked because the older the unpatched software version, the more time attackers had to determine that version's vectors and vulnerabilities. Outdated software comes with outdated security credentials. Whether it's consumer, financial, or back-end data, the software you use to manage it is vulnerable without consistent updates. Take, for example, the popular customer service management software or CMS, Drupal 7 and 8. both modules are losing or have already lost support. However, many companies still rely on them to manage customer data. To mitigate pain points, you need data control and up-to-date support. This means moving to Drupal 9 or other headless CMS platforms. However, this is just one example. Every software tool and data-driven platform you use in the course of your business needs to be updated to avoid problems. Cybercurrency wallets and payment systems can also pose a greater threat if they're not up to date. Infiltration of cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrencies, their wallets, and payment systems are often recommended for their high levels of security. However, cryptocurrencies are subject to the risk of cyber threats, just like any connected technology, decentralized or not. For example, cybercriminals can compromise trading platforms and steal private information. This means that companies that incorporate cryptocurrencies in any form need to be aware of their weaknesses and ideal security practices. Whenever third parties exchange information, there is a possibility that a hacker could infiltrate the system. This is why measures like decentralized digital identity solutions are emerging as a means of optimizing data ownership. The user creates their own unique identity, which is provided with private keys matched during the authorization process. Look for vulnerabilities in any cryptocurrency practice you implement. Then, strengthen your approach with comprehensive authorization tools. Artificial intelligence is a means to achieve this, but AI can be a double-edged sword. Alright, that's it for today's video. If you liked watching our content, please consider subscribing to our channel by clicking the subscribe button down below. Thanks for watching!